Hmm? Video cut there for a second, yes?
Video cut?
No, they cut and I don't start back.
Alright,
But no, no happen, no.
Alright, well, this continue.
Right. So I'd say
You finish the chair, man?
no, I need Isaiah now.
Alright, good.
No, but bring back the chairman one more time. Bring back the chairman one more time. That's something they bring him back. I'm going straight with the brother. I was going to talk about second as 15 and 24. They pop that in. Let me draw one. Let's start about with the hand.
Yeah.
8.
Yeah.
Jeremiah 28 verse 8, it say, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms.
Yeah.
They say of war and of evil and of pestilence.
God, what we've been talking about, what the downfall of the greatest kingdom of all. Gaza and America, mischief the daughter of Babylon. You know, we've been prophesying against them. You understand?
And you
So
see
that's
the downfall
basically what
of them.
we've done.
You understand?
We could see them crumbling before we actually come out, because the most I reveal it unto us. Some just talk about what you do not do, but you reveal the secrets unto his servants. You understand? So we see the things that happen and we could decipher it through the scriptures.
You know the funny thing is, when they always say the greatest kingdom of all, right? Remember John saw the vision with the 4 beasts.
God.
But then he also saw the woman in Revelation
Yeah.
17 with the dragon and the woman that ride the scarlet colored beast. And he say what he marveled after. And he tried to like they
Don't get caught up.
You had to pull him up with that. They share how even though America mightn't be as eloquent, if that's the proper word to use, as the other nations are.
It might be as beautiful as the others, but
like the amount of dominance that it have, you know, it really super.
Put the others in the dark.
Yeah, if you compare this beauty, when I say this beauty like the places itself, America is nothing compared to the beauty of the other things.
Yeah, like Babylon and so forth. Yeah.
They say that there will be no kingdom as beautiful as that.
Yeah.
And they said that's one of these 7 wonders.
There's no kingdom that will ever be beautiful as that again.
You good? You gotta come in?
You want everything on me? Yeah, we don't manage it. Right? So we have to prophesy. You know what I mean? The watchman sung that trumpet, the scripture say. You know what I mean? Lift up thy voice like a trumpet. You know the Isaiah did?
Alright. Isaiah 26.
Yeah.
Was 20, right? Morning. Isaiah 26 to 20. Say, come my people, enter thou into thy chambers, and shut thy doors. They say about thee, hide thyself as it were for a little moment, until the indignation be overpassed.
That's about to come. Judgment of the Lord, the most high pouring out his wrath. Understand? So he say, well, come my people, come into the chambers that going back to the room, probably going to put thy feet to the fetters of the law. You understand? Somebody about them for that.
They actually go back they actually think to the nukes coming in. And the chambers are actually somebody for the chariots.
Yeah.
Right.
You understand? So that the Hebrew saying is that instruction are coming. Is that got the indignation of the Lord as well.
It's the nukes. It's the
them
bombs.
bombs,
You understand that nuclear warfare? You know?
And that's a share that's so dreaded. Like in that time, the Lord don't even want his men down here.
Exactly. That way he said, come my people.
Yeah,
hide yourself in the chambers. You understand? And I go back to the knowledge as well. If you had the knowledge, you would see the danger far off, and a wise man will see the danger coming and hide himself.
But that's how we preparing ourselves for ways to come.
Can't.
Because really and truly, there's no prepping. We can't build no bunker and tell ourselves that God going and help us from what is going to take place.
This doom, it know, yeah.
The only dooms, God.
No, go ahead, sir.
The only doomsday prepping we could do is to do the things of the Lord. You understand? And prepare yourself that way, so that except to say what? Say, because I has kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee. And that is what we are hope towards, that the Lord will keep us in that time.
That is why we do what we do.
Yeah. They also remember the indignation and you up there. They also tell you what, it will be a glass.
Yeah.
Mingle with fire. See a glass mingle with fire. So you'll be viewing the
destruction. You'll be seeing that. You understand?
You can imagine standing up on a big ship and it just like see through.
Like
one way, you know, like one way.
Yeah, what I does marvel at you. See where you say the sea of glass, you can see the whole ocean.
Yeah.
That's the magnitude of that ship. It's
Yeah.
a sea of glass. So I mean, as far as you can see,
That's how big it is.
yeah. As far as you can see, like Who it is? Ezekiel or Jeremiah? The one who said they see the mountain.
Yeah. That's in, I know the one is Esdras. Where you say with the mountain carved out without hands.
Yeah. That is
just 13.
No, I think about scrolling and scrolling. I don't know my mind.
Yeah, remember that even with that, you don't understand why it is the watching how great that destruction going to be to the fact where all the scenes were fire.
Yeah, that's what
you
I
understand? And that is what coming to this place. You know? That's what coming. You all fail to realize that the how great. Literally, like I was reading something, I think it was last 2 weeks. A man was saying nuclear war right at the brink of the door. You understand? Right there, like literally right there. That is why you're hearing so much of these governments and so forth talking about some of these governments that I never heard talk about before. Say, hey, we ready? You know, we ready. We have things up store.
According to the book of Joel, you know, let the weak say I am strong.
Yeah.
You know. So as the brother said, the nations that was quiet before, that didn't have that strength. And nuclear strength they either have it or they allied with nations that nuclear capable.
Yeah.
So they're ready, you know, they're ready. Well, they call it not transfer, they touch this one will come to our defense, you know?
You know, I've been article just last night about I think there was accusing Russia using missiles from North Korea. And they were saying that North Korea more or less testing out their missiles through Russia on Ukraine. And I said, look at that, you understand? Like men preparing themselves, they don't have all these missiles sitting down to look pretty. You understand? The Lord put them to create the for a reason.
That's why the person said this could be the what Jacob Trouble. You understand? We see that way. All these things
they're looking so pretty, you know.
And don't feel when you see Jacob Trouble, don't feel all the rest of the nation going to feel safe. All they're going to be in trouble as well.
Yeah. That because I mean, if Jacob went through all these years of slavery and they still more or less, you know, they're floating. For them to really be in trouble, you know, the place has to really be there.
I have a precept from what you just say about it after the
no problem.
Verse 21, right?
Yeah.
Isaiah 26 verse 21 is say, for behold, the Lord cometh out of his place to punish the inhabitants of the earth for their iniquity.
Yeah, so the Most High comes out of your place, but you don't come before you get that warning.
Can.
You don't come before you send the prophet, you always send that word of warning, and then he will bring you destruction.
It say they punish the inhabitants. This is something that there's a cut for the people that still all everything gonna get better. Or when the Lord comes is all rose and so forth, he coming in our white coat. He coming to punish the inhabitants.
Right.
Or you're gonna punish them by what? By destruction. And so many other things that he's sending for punishment.
Okay.
That's what the Lord say he delivered the sinners unto what? To death and destruction. Rather it have many things that written for that death and destruction. Whether it be by the sword, famine, pestilences, you know, widow, it tell you about many other things, you know, many other ways it can go. Right? The Lord say He gonna plague your houses with widowhood, poverty, you know, pestilence, these kind of things that are going to hit your home. So rather it be or whatever it is, there's no death right around the corner.
People get caught up on how simple it is to accomplish these things, you know. It's as simple as poverty. Right now, a lot of people jobless. A lot of people right now going through poverty. Because that's not the thing.
Because it was we talking about that, and I believe I mentioned that. That is how in a video, right? And I was saying that. I said, same thing I said, is that people don't realize is that it's simple to make a whole trickle-down effect.
Yeah.
Because it can start with one thing, because I was mentioning farming, right? And farming is the scarcity of something. Right? The word farming means the scarcity of something. You know, it can be food, it can be water, it can be materials, it can be this, right? It's about the farming and the word, right? But farming itself usually is talking about what? Food, right?
Yeah, substance.
Okay. Put it like this. Here how the trickle-down effect is that it's a farming can lead to what?
Morning.
Farming can lead to what? Farming can lead to what? Distress. Distress will lead to what? Chaos. Chaos will lead to what? Murders. Insurrections. It causes men to go and do what? They go and rape people and so forth.
Yeah, Apostle David us last night, a hungry man is an angry man.
Yeah, understand? And that's what I'm saying, we just use in the Caribbean here every day.
Yeah.
Once you're hungry, you're hungry.
Yeah, you don't want to hear no reasoning. Yeah. You can't talk to you can't reason when you're hungry.
So that farming could cause, yes, it's scarcity of food, but it could also lead to a bunch of stuff and literally that is what it's going to lead to. You know?
And the
Why when
prophecy,
they go implement the order through chaos?
And- and the prophecy also in second is just they say they shall not regard their kings and princes. So when that time come and you're hungry, you're not going to care about who in charge telling you what to do and what not to do.
Forget them authority figures and figures of authority. It's not my family, I eat. You know?
Yeah.
They say, for behold, the Lord cometh out of his place to punish the inhabitants of the earth for their iniquity. They say the earth also shall disclose her blood and shall no more cover her slain.
It's a for Salaka, it's a for iniquity, right? It's a for iniquity, right? That answer the question for all the people out there as well. Why things happening on the earth like this? Why the Lord doing this? That answer all the question.
For iniquity.
For iniquity. That is a shaker. If somebody agree, so you know like up there, some woman tell all the why these things happening on the earth or something like that, or why these things taking place. Someone already asked us, someone already upload something like that, and I think in there. But somebody did ask me that recently too. But I think one already pop up video and a new video or something like that. Somebody did say, well, why these things happening, and that is it. You don't give your answer.
Yeah, going back to what the earth disposing his blood, that is basically what I why everything coming out now. That's why all that information coming out, the whole Epstein situation, what they're doing in the dark coming to light. You know, pursuing to Luke 12 and 2. You understand? So we'll get up with the 12 and 2, it says, for there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be known. You understand? Everything will be known, everything will be revealed. And we in that time where everything is coming to light. You understand? The only reason it coming to light is because it's too late for anybody to do anything about it. You understand? It's so close. Alright, all you know we doing all this. What all you can do about it? You understand? As the brother said, we are on the brink of nuclear warfare. So what again you could do about it? Epstein done dead. You understand?
No, well, that's a case by itself.
Yeah.
What they're saying right now is
Yeah, sure.
he ain't dead. They have videos right now circulating with him on a different island.
Oh, you like islands? He's an island up for your island.
Oh, it come back to this now. He wasn't the only man on the island.
Obviously he wasn't.
I don't know if you see, I was reading news, Trump come out and say, well, if you take Epstein Island bad, all the way till you see Trump and Obama on. And not Trump, Oprah and Obama on.
Alright, I mean, he ever been the only one, he could have been here, you know?
He was just
in the
being
forefront.
But what he was doing is like he was blackmailing people, right?
Yeah,
So that's why he was so big now. You understand? He was actually taking the stuff and blackmailing, giving it he might to the Israeli president, the ex-president or whatever it is, and the president of right now.
Right, so to what them in the hour, them in the palm of the hand. But they ain't all the information coming out about what they're doing in the dark. You understand? These things would not be it. Because why? Because the Most High had to bring that judgment. You understand? For the iniquity, as the brother said, for the iniquity, the place will be in judgment. You know? Yeah, preservation.
Yeah, sure. And that is show how these people did not know. What was President with an island? Think about it. You know how hard it is to get an island, like to get your own private piece of land off all that sea that says yours.
When you're in league with the rulers of the world.
Imagine what you say what the earth is given into the hands of the wicked.
When you're in league with the wicked, when you do what the wicked want, anything is yours, no?
Yeah.
I'll say it until they are shy.
Yeah.
All these kingdoms
All
can be
this-
yours.
I didn't post this picture in the group, I know for sure, because I was sure when I reached my post it. Naomi Campbell, right? Before the information break, she this weekend that she was on the island.
Yeah.
She was one of the main names to call, right? The pop-up picture, that just show how everything, like they just premeditated, they know what was going on, right? But before that, they actually pop, she house. She house big like an island, right? But she house itself is like the iron horse. It's the iron horse.
How it's shaped.
Yeah, it's shaped like the iron horse. She everything built to shape the iron. You all see it, right?
Yeah.
Shape just like that. So they released that information, could she? Earlier before she name get one. Then right after that, the day after or something like that, or 2 days after, the year she name get pulled up on the thing. And people was like, oh, so that is why you are
Thing shaped like that.
you know?
And that's why you have a big house so in the first place.
Correct.
And that go back to this question. Remember we mentioned that we was, we talk about on the streets. We was winning the money, right?
Sure.
These are supermodels. How you become so rich?
What you do?
What you do? You understand? Then we say, I have no legit millionaires and billionaires.
I'm surprised I ain't seen nobody at no booster clubs name calling.
No, he didn't go get called. He didn't call it there, but they call it for a different thing, you know?
We were talking about earlier about the other nations, where they going to have to be facing at the same time now. You see, there's 1 Peter 4 verse 17, right? It says, for the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of power.
Now we say, even though Jacob trouble, it's starting to be, yes, but all any trouble as well.
Yeah, and they have a trickle down effect same way.
Right? It say, and if it first be of them, it say, and if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of power? As if even we go be in the midst of it, you know, but the scriptures say what? They say the Lord will be with us, you know, which we hope that we are of that lot. So even if we had to go through certain things, imagine for the ones who not of the household. You understand?
I even pertain to the 2/3 as well.
Yeah.
The ones who of the household but not obey.
Yeah.
You know?
And I know, that's to say, the judgment for them going to be great.
Yeah.
You understand?
That's 2/3.
Yeah.
2/3 have to be, you know what I mean, destroyed for lack of knowledge. And when you think about it, right? As you say, the Lord will be with who? The men who keep his word. So the 2/3 who don't keep his word, when they end up in the fire, who they going? They go and turn to the elites, them one. In their houses, they may go and rob a poor man to get what? Nothing.
I always say those who be joined unto them shall be trusted through the soul.
Yeah, is it? You understand?
They go to share that rebuke.
Exactly, can. You understand?
You mean
When you say who wasn't to drink at the cup will surely drink at the cup, you know? They ain't with them, they hand in hand with the heathen. You know? That's what they are on that.
Yeah.
Then you second as well.
In 2nd Ezra chapter 15, read from verse 1.
Yeah.
It says, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, said the Lord.
Right, so it's not we talk about to speak. We didn't wake up this morning and imagine this. You understand? Most I see go put it in we mouth to speak. You know? And to speak at all, inside people. But these are the ones that had to wake up. These are the ones who had to hear the word. These are the ones who had to get the warning. You understand? Because the last time he said a worldwide judgment was the flood. You understand? This time is fire. You know? This time is fire, famine, and you know what I mean? The sword.
Yeah, multiple things.
Well, you can also remember that even though he sent other destruction before that, that flood was just the you call the first one.
First death, yeah.
The first worldwide calamity.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah,
on a worldwide scale.
Yeah.
This time now, you know what I mean? It could be multiple, but it could be global. So, I mean, wars will lead to famines. Wars will cause a lack of bread.
And still the greatest one to come as well. The fire by fire, that is also the first reserve of the world. The fire. You understand? Water was the first, fire is the second. 2 cleansers.
Yeah, correct.
2 purifiers. You understand?
Which ultimately we know America is the one who go really receive that fire, put that lake of fire, so to speak.
So when they mention the land, when they mention to the land, to be land, like land, L-A-N-D, it was just going into America. You understand? Some of it, no. You understand? But yeah, that's all right.
Yeah, bro.
But it said to speak there in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, and that's the next thing. When it comes to worshiping the Lord, serving the Lord and so forth, it's not about what you want to do, or what you want to say, or what you want to hear. It's what the Lord put forth. And the Lord said, what to speak prophecy. If you're not hearing prophecy, then wait to say hearing. If you're not hearing wait is coming, then what it is you need to hear. Because every single time before, when a prophet was sent, it was to tell them wait is what coming, wait is going to take place. You understand? Moses, Joshua had to tell them certain stuff.
Take you from my mouth.
And coming up, and shit coming up. Samuel, Nathan, you know, Elisha, Elijah, right?
David and all those prophets.
All of them. You understand? All of them. But it just show you that guys with this, because there's some people that go to prophecy, because at the end of the day, come and tell all about what? About now we would, right? We would. But the major thing we're supposed to be touching upon is what prophecy is happening, because we in that time. If you Jacob trouble is what? Prophecy. You understand? And Jacob Trouble tell you that a man will be holding his loins like in travail like a woman with child. You know what kind of pain that is? You understand?
And a prime statement too, we say which I shall put in thy mouth.
Yeah.
So it's not about you just saying that very boy, you know, I had a good morning to you. You know?
Yeah.
I got an apparition and you know, I got a little, it's called a vision, and it
vision.
told me
Yeah, vision.
thing, and no, like all that is just things you're making up, you know, to make sound good.
It's a bare semantic.
Yeah.
You understand? It's supposed to speak what he, that's why you see, just like when you give the examples of the prophets. What he tell Moses, say thou unto Pharaoh, that is what he went and tell Pharaoh, he didn't change nothing, he didn't make up nothing. Say the Lord of Israel said, let his people go. So that all are going back to the importance of saying what the Lord told you to say.
And he did give a warning of what would happen if he didn't let the people go. You understand? Things that would happen and what went on. It happened.
When you actually sit down and think about it, right? When in Esdras, when he saw Yahushua giving out the crown, right? And he said what? And he was talking to the angel and he said, these are the men that what? Confessed his name throughout the world, right? And Yahushua, the essence of Yahushua is what? The spirit of prophecy. So these are the men who was what? In the ears of my people and telling them the words of prophecy throughout the world. You understand? These are the ones who went through the trials and the tribulations and they still stood fast and what? Still proclaim my name and still told my people the prophecy.
I say overcome great tribulation.
That's why even the disciples are asking Yahushua, hey, tell us the sign, tell us the thing. What do you look for? You understand? What do you look for, right? We say at the end.
The sign of my coming.
At the end, you understand? What do you think? And they're asking them that. Because why? Because they didn't know that you had to get signs.
Something had happened before you come.
You
And when you tell them, you say, famines, wars, rumors of wars. And right after you tell them that, you say, by and by, the end is not yet. This is the beginning of sorrows. You understand? Because men will what? Men will deliver all you. So know that you all are going to be tried. Know that, hey, that tribulation will be dreadful. You understand?
Because that go back now to like where you say just now. One thing could lead to a million other things. Because when these things happen, how you feel go deliver you up? Because now, like for example, I pop up video yesterday, right? And I say, if somebody could tell me what this video is, right? What this video is, and I'll spin it for the camera song. What the video is, I say, you're going to I'll pay all that cash or send money to the bank account now because I know I sure nobody gonna get it.
Oh yeah.
Right?
I know it's about that.
One or two people come, each one was wrong. Each one was wrong. You know what it was? That full video was AI. None of them people real. None of them people that seen that video real. It's a whole AI generated video. But it's a video showing the kids playing in the 80s.
Yeah. Black and
dancing,
white.
singing, you know? No, not even black and white and colored. Right? But here was the thing. It's a full AI generated video. When I tell people that, it's like, what? You serious? I still have a message here that girl telling me, wow. Right? I even read it yet. That is just to show you, when I say delivered, all these things Esau will use against us. That was telling our brother yesterday. Our brother must say, tell me what it is, I think, you know. Say, I'll get that fully, because this is what they will use. They're going to put you in a video. You understand? Take your old image, put you in a video, and then not even you.
Make it look like
it's you, so people don't go be like, wait, these men here, you know, deliver you up.
Yeah, but they still they would have done that. They're doing that. That is why they had the thing on the video now where it say because there's transcript. You can transcript, you can see the words come up.
Yeah.
You know? All these kind of things. And actually the words, that transcript does come up to the particular region. So if somebody in China pull up one of our videos, we talk in English, but when they create the transcript, it will be translated into, so what they reading will be in Chinese. People don't understand them could put in whatever words they want in the transcript for the people to believe that is what we say.
That's still little the way it is. So with AI, they can literally put you in a video.
Yeah.
Literally have you moving, right? And these kind of things.
Use your voice,
everything.
These
and
things
this is what they're going to do. You understand? And this is the kind of things they're going to do. Just to make people hate you and so forth.
No, man. The article with the man, from the bank, who say who somebody else when they withdraw like it was identity theft now.
Yeah.
And somebody was withdrawing money using
yeah,
his
because
bank
they
account.
posted
Yeah, but remember the picture that they got by the person for the ATM, it was looking just like the man. You understand? And the bank didn't want to gain back the money because of that. Let us show you how easy it is for them to use that image. The images hadn't looked good enough.
Good enough
like
for
you
somebody to
and I
say,
said,
"Hey, you."
And I told the brother, I said, imagine when you release this kind of technology to the common man, right? It's because they have better technology now.
Imagine what
Way
that
beyond.
happened,
I see, imagine how much men get hold, how much videos they watch that this man do something and it wasn't him. It wasn't him. You understand? It was AI.
And they already have it. They already have it for the command.
No, I go up.
Your phone cameras and these things like that phone have it. Then now, but they want to get it to all Androids now. So the Galaxy system itself going and be artificial intelligence. Right? So your UI go be artificial intelligence.
I think the S24 going to be like that. I think it's going to be I think it's going to be an AI phone.
Yeah. And I basically, yeah, so they're breaking it down to it, as you brother said. So when the common man able to do this, imagine for the elites and the higher, what they able to. You understand? Imagine that. Just fathom it. But at least try to.
I'm a piece of.
Good.
They say the Ecclesiasticus 39, I'll start from 28, right?
Mm-hmm.
They say there be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes.
Yeah.
They say in the time of destruction they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them.
Right, and what you say, the spirits created for vengeance and what in the time of destruction. You understand?
Them just waiting right now for things to happen.
You understand? And what they do, they appease something is what? To over accomplish the purpose. Does appease someone to over accomplish what they asked you to do. So when you know, say, alright, well, them one come without regard.
Yeah.
You understand? Young and old, big man and woman.
Yep.
You understand?
They say that them is delighted. Imagine when them say no having nothing to do, them is already bored out of the mind.
Them delighted to do the
That
one fun.
is why I say that thing's called like a code switch. There's some men to be calm and just instant just switch. You see them turn into something that you never told you that turn into because they had a spirit arise in them.
Yeah.
You know, in that day,
Somebody bring out a
Yeah.
while back video.
in that day, even though some of them spirits will be like literal. You know, the logos and operation, just like I see with in the mall now.
Yeah.
The mall scene could be Project Bluebeam, it could be this, it could be that, because we know it's all work on deception. You know, for sure. It could be a lot of stuff. But one thing for certain is that all the accounts that I've been seeing before, you know, I've been taking it on since the day it happened, because it happened the last week. You understand? It's really recently people started getting information. When it happened, I remember seeing it. And I just leave it aside, I screenshot it and I just leave it aside. That's how come I take. But the more things come out, because remember Epstein going at the same time, so the Epstein information was more important at the moment, right? But I see, and more information coming out it with people who was there. You know, some men talk about the whole, like the block area, the place was shut down, like the Wi-Fi thing was shut down.
They lock off power and all these
But
things.
also that video where they show you the white figure, they show you the greyish figure, right? And it just vanish. You don't see it to send
It's vanish and reappear.
Yeah. You know, you see people running. Like a man was saying, in Miami, if men keep up, they just usually have gun war. And you don't even send so much police.
When it happened, like, shut up.
No, again, it can be deception.
Something.
We know you start work on that. But imagine them spirits in a day. Imagine that. Yeah.
The spirits are created for
Yeah.
vengeance when they come
Yeah.
to upon them so troops. That time of destruction.
The man literally say, they see the thing and just vanish.
They're looking like it's running, but it's not running. It's vanishing
It's
and coming
vanishing,
closer.
yeah. Because in the video it looked like that as well. It looked like it just thinks one and just
Like a shadow walking.
shadow walking
Yeah,
out.
but imagine how the hearts of men go be when you see. But this thing just so what if it appear right in front of me? I running from it, you know.
And somebody
And
asking
it appear
me,
in front of you. Imagine how.
Goes on Solomon. They'd say that's his sight that he go kill
Yeah.
him. You know?
I was reading that last night.
Yeah.
When you talk about what the noise of regular beats that they take, and that is what tell them it's just the sound.
somebody,
Imagination, the heart is what.
I sent the video for the woman who's breaking it down. I sent that video for somebody and they was telling me, so why nobody record it? And in my head, I like, no, I understand where the person coming from, but it has certain things that you don't pull out your phone
Yeah, that's
to
not the
tape
first thing that's come to your head.
when it is you see something so terrifying, you just need to leave, you know that kind of way?
Fight or flight.
Yeah.
And actually some of the accounts is that people who wanted to do it. People who wanted to do it. right? Like I was reading one watching one of the fellas, they say actually they wanted to tape it, but in the moment while panicking, ting, and running, but shots was busting too.
You remember people was
People
firing
fail to
back.
realize that any moment you're not thinking about taping. If you ain't shot busting, you see something here, you bummy,
Yeah,
right?
you trying to
But
get outside.
they were saying like some people want to do it, but when they shut down, remember they cut off electricity. You know? Even the overview video, when you're watching the mall itself, it literally had no current in it.
Yeah, well, I think it was a light that was shining.
A light was shining, so that was the outside view.
From the chopper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the outside view, and the person was balling. Because remember, it's like 200 cars and people up on it. Them block up the area, and nobody can come in. Only the
So they never see
overview.
so much police cars in their life.
And if you notice, after the overview, it's another video.
Yeah.
Because for what they say, everything, the like water, like a EMP now, cut off everybody. That's why it happened so.
So
And
they
it
was,
just come out.
that's why you're trying to hide it.
So right now, just word of mouth. Even the police, like let's go and look it up, and there's no statements. There was a statement come out recently that the police make yesterday that they say that it wasn't true about thing, but they still not seen the statements. They still not seen the account that it was recorded. So what really went on? Why you needed 200 police people?
Cars, yeah.
And then like a gag order, everybody has to stay quiet.
Yeah.
That one was fun.
Right, they say, which in their fury, Leon saw strokes. In the time of destruction, they poured their force and appeased the wrath of him that made them.
They're appeasing. They want to please the Lord.
Yeah.
You understand?
Over excel at
Yeah.
the purpose.
They want to make sure that whatever job they send to do, the Lord happy.
Yeah, they do it without fault. So that they all can't come and say, hey, miss out. Nah, they miss no
Yeah.
spots. You
Yeah.
understand?
Like when they go on orientation, you have to
Yeah.
make sure that your
You
work
make
look.
sure you're
Yeah,
working good.
correct. You understand? There's nothing, no stone left unturned. You understand?
That's what the Lord said in Psalms, I think Psalm 175, he say what? Some around somebody, some in there. You tell you what, you say evil angels amongst them.
78.
Yeah, you say they plague them. You understand? So that is what it is.
I think it's 17.
You remember the ark? When you don't tell about the things to come, you know, the death and destruction, right? And things are happening. Well, I remember that many things gonna happen at the same time, not just one thing.
God.
You know, just be walking on the street and you see operation ready to beat you.
Something
Yeah,
you could not even think of that thing to you know?
I'd also send an account for the person. I think it's in Maccabees, where the Lord said operations to frighten people.
frighten people, yeah.
And I said the heart was
Yeah.
feeling for fear.
And even Job, when Job 4, when he mentioned about a spirit come to talk to him, he was in the bed, but seeing it, you see your heart thing like, hey, this to be in the bed, you wake up and you think. I don't know if you read, it has so much of, I'll just name it as what them just name it as. There's so much of supernatural cases right now. Where people actually seeing things showing up, you know. I get it. Yeah, they watch out for the Project Bluebeam. For the MK Ultra. They watch out for these things.
And but these spirits know what is terrifying to our psyche. So when they come in a certain appearance, you know, like for example, like when people was clean this thing, certain like things, operation and so forth. Sometimes might come in a form that might be pleasant to you. But they know how to come in a form that will higher heart skipping like 10 beats at a time. Yeah, they know.
They come into
And we not talking about apparitions, right? We talking about the strange beasts and the Lord beasts.
Yeah, and everything.
They men going to see beasts that they will never see before.
Something looking like Chewbacca.
Yeah.
It's Psalms 78 and 49. It says, he cast upon them the fierceness of his anger, wrath and indignation, and trouble by sending evil angels among them.
And bring it back one more time to that.
Psalm 78 and 49.
That's that scripture.
Yeah.
Why I love that scripture so much. It's in Psalms. You see people love to read one.
Psalms is like the hopeful book. Psalms 23.
If it's one book.
Psalms is the book I love.
Yeah. If it's one book, it'll stick out from the Bible, right?
Yeah, it's Psalms.
And sell it over. The Psalms, the book of Psalms.
Psalm 78 and 49, it says, he cast upon them the fierceness of his anger, wrath and indignation.
Cast upon in your face. Why would you love be angry?
Wrath,
Wrath.
indignation.
Plus, go back to Revelation 14, tell you what. Tell you, them might take the man, kill the shell, what was. You understand? The Lord didn't come into play.
He said the fierceness of the anger, and the want to hold back. He said what he mixed there without
Without
mixed
mixed, yeah.
You understand?
14.
Yeah, concentrate on it. You ever buy them orchard and them and you forget it's concentrate, you're thinking every time you drink it, just so what is going with your throat? Your throat is locked up.
Where's this boy?
Yeah.
I never tried it.
That's it.
Yeah, so, or like for example, let's show you how when something mixed, right? It's get weaker, right?
Yeah, correct. It's
Because
watered down.
let me just say lemon, right? When you squeeze a lime and you drink it from a spoon, now these are things that are good for your throat, right?
Yeah.
The reason why it's good for your throat is because if your throat have bacteria, of course it's a thing. So the lime must be so strong that when you drink it without mixture, it is the thing. And when you want to make juice, it's do what? It's diluted. So it become more weaker.
God.
So the Lord telling you here,
more tolerable.
they become more tolerable.
Yeah,
the Lord telling you here, with this just chocolate coming without mixture, this
they
even
say
get
mixed
raw.
down. You can't tolerate this one.
Yeah.
Remember when I wasn't well and needed that, I was drinking rough lemon?
Yeah.
Earn my
Oh,
children.
you see?
Yeah.
Like without mixture. Right? And so he cast upon them the fierceness of his anger, wrath, and indignation and trouble by sending evil angels among them.
But sending evil angels, and I think you never see what demon there. You understand? Because at the end of the day, all of these angels are to work for the Lord. Whether it be on the right hand, whether it be on the left hand, they have to do the work of the Lord.
And that might have a counter in different places too. Like for example, Samuel, where you say what he said the spirit of the Lord left Saul and an evil spirit from the Lord troubled him.
Yeah.
And some people hear that, you know, that is fly.
It have many scriptures mentioned. Who was the king again? Ahab. You understand? When the Lord asked
who will entice Ahab?
Yeah.
Lord, man left hand side to don't worry.
I will be a lion spirit in the mouth of his prophets.
Come on, say Lord, it's my time to shine.
Get ready forward.
And you see, that's the thing, because now we go back to what? Go back to the scripture I was reading. He said, peace, Lord. Then spirits want that peace, Lord. He come on, hey.
I will do it. I will do it. Choose me.
But he pushes that forward first.
So take all the time. This one.
This one in. This one is me.
And what went on? He went on, he was spot on.
So in that time, remember, you understand? With the scroll open, with the script, with going into the stuff. Remember, angels, you know the same. That's why it say the hole in the wind, right? Hole about the wind. You don't understand that these things just waiting for time. They're just waiting for the okay from the Lord.
Imagine, right? Just imagine. They're still holding the four winds, you know. And this happened. Watch how much police they sent.
So now over 200.
Yeah, that's right.
Over one something.
But the scripture said they will be so afraid, but they go still fight.
Idea. Yeah, because you imagine, just think about it. If it's not Project Blue Beam, right? And it's literally an apparition you see from the Lord, right? You know this would be 200 hours later. Police.
Nothing about it.
And all they just watching this thing, just shoot.
Yeah. Shadow walking and shooting, nothing and working.
Shots busting, this busting. But they get a call to, first and foremost, obviously you got some police officers who know, right?
Yeah.
Some who don't know, right? But imagine you one of them that don't know, you pull up on the scene, your report was some kids in a mall fighting.
Yeah,
with sticks, you know?
Sticks and firewood.
Sticks and firewood, just imagine that, sticks. So one time you're thinking, alright, well, when you do so, you see that 100 police car, you might tell yourself,
wait, for church?
What are we going to do, eh? We pull up on the scene now because currently the mall gone, this thing you see man running, next thing you know, you see that grey figure.
You pull up and you hear shots and people running.
Yeah. So you want me know what
it's a tea attack.
Yeah. What good on there? It's a terrorist, you know, you come out there. This one you come outside now, you see that grey figure watching.
You just disappear and reappear.
You know?
I sit back when they can't pony it. Yes. They don't pay only enough for that. Sure.
There's some officers that's come and there's actually break the law. Like in them kind of cases, and it's come and tell the public. No, they're not supposed to do that because by law they can get.
Yeah, they will lose it. They will be in prison.
But I say whistleblower, so that some people just waiting for like more information to come on. Right now, I actually get information because people actually who was there who actually see it. Like a man was saying, like I think even the woman who was taping, when the woman was actually taping from the outside, she said she never, in all she life she live in Miami, she never see so much a police car pull a bomb out. She says always like 5-10 things.
Most people who talk on the video say that. They say that they didn't even know Miami all the police cars.
Everybody was outside.
Come out in full force.
See, Ecclesiastes 39 verse 29, you say fire and hail and famine
These the kind of things these spirits will be bringing. Fire, hail, famine. You understand?
And I remember even the elites know this. You remember like the movie Matrix. Remember when the man was talking to him, when he went to meet the Oracle, I think it was. And the kind of Chinese looking fella who was supposed to be Jet Li, and the one with the Kung Fu thing.
Yeah.
Right, and he was talking to him. And he was telling him how things is work, how they are programs to govern the trees and the wind and everything. And you say, oh, programs governing programs.
Yeah.
Right, and truly there's angels governing these things.
Yeah.
You understand? That's why the Lord could have rebuked the wind and it stopped blowing. Because it's an angel that was controlling the wind blowing.
I remember years ago, this is really years ago, I don't know. It was like in the early thing I come to the truth, right? It was like 9-10 years ago. No one should know about that, eh?
Close,
Oh, I know you.
Nine.
We over we. But
Nine.
what's it? Yeah. Not about 10.
Going
Is that about 10? We're 24. Is that about 10?
I think I come when I was 25. I don't know, 9 I think. I could be wrong, but I think it's about 9.
Alright, so let me just say 9. But this was the anyway, I was there before you. So the early said anything about that. This is when I was fresh. Apostle Ricard do a video. That video is always sticking in my head. Because I think somebody did ask a question with certain stuff now. Apostle Ricard come and do a video. A whole nice video about it. And I think this was in the early page before the page get taken or strike down whatever it is. And he do a video stating everything about spirit in it.
Yeah.
Every single thing about spirit.
Yeah,
everything governed and he break it down and he was explaining that is why these things that happen so and you can't even comprehend. Because the spirit that dealing with this causes to do so. You know, that is why and Baron video is so nice, eh? I video just explaining like how because you see with those and that's to show you that all the Bible have all the answers, and that is why the Lord chooses man to teach us that. You understand? Because another man can explain a fair. Why this happens? Why this happens? So, no, he explain a fair. It's why? Because it's a spirit from the Lord, and he taking that by breaking down.
You know? Go back to the Ezra, so the angel tell him, leave heavenly things for heavenly beings. You understand? Don't worry about what's going on in it. You see why you can't understand it? I know for you to understand. You understand? I for the higher ups to deal with. Like for management.
I remember my avatar, remember look at that talk to the trees,
and
talk communicate with certain
animals
things. And even with the land Sabbath, they show spiritual it is. Even the land need a rest because the land spiritual too. The land need a
because remember I think Avatar them blue people was based off was based off Jacob. Based off the needs.
Yeah, because we is the real ones who could talk to
the essence. The essence.
The soul. What happened to the soul lost his savor?
Training dragons.
So you better nice stuff like that because when you think that happening, you actually see these spirits play. He's actually seeing these things that they think act. You know this. We literally need time that you see apparitions, and you listen about it. Man, sometimes some of the things that we watching and reading at the same time as can be saving everything. Because when that situation come on, we think it's our next situation happens somewhere else. But it's basically the same thing. People seeing apparitions all in businesses and things. Stores that are closed down because they want to know what is this here and what is this happening here.
I see more child sightings too.
More child sightings like a man.
No, they record that.
A man post a video last night. That video take a whole frenzy, right? It's because it was a video, the man literally, like people walking, and when he look up, now this can be Project Bluebeam too, but as I say, when he look up, right, he taping, and then that's when people sort of stop now because like it make a commotion. Man, taping so, if you see that storm in the sky, like lightning, it's lightning alone, no thunder, nothing, just straight light.
Flash.
Now we know it have phenomenons that's happen like that, but this particular, if you see the video, you gotta understand like them itself was like this wasn't here just now. They have no sign. They have no sign.
You get a strong breeze, the cloud even get dark. It's just like
understand?
Can't.
These are the kind of things that are happening around the world right now. You understand? Death and destruction are waiting.
Right, you see verse 29, it says fire and hail and famine, it say and death, all these were created for vengeance.
All these were created for?
For vengeance.
For vengeance. So there is, and vengeance is of who? The Lord. You don't know what it is the Lord wants.
He just balance. And it's say unjust balance is
that a guy when you know say this while I was showing somebody, she was I get asked me, she said, well, you know anything why the Lord I say all of them understand judgment. Because your scripture say that they understand judgment not, you know? I'm not sure if I'm paraphrasing, but I say like it's a balance from the Lord. This is how he just balance off everything. You know?
And using
If you all they did wickedness, well, there's the punishment.
Oh, it's a question I was asking, that we should come out. It's a question our atheists ask like, well, if the Lord real, why these things happening? No, it's just simple.
Yeah, let's get it.
It's just simple. It's just simple. These things have to happen.
And that is too. Using word what? Vengeance.
Right.
The term vengeance means to what? To pay back.
Yep.
To pay back for
Pay back,
something that
yeah.
was done wrong.
They go back to payback here. And the Lord, why you pay back?
Yeah.
He go back. How they say in the world now? He why you lick back.
Yeah, you get back.
He why, eh? What they feel? What they feel? The Lord is coming to man. Hey, you can't even comprehend the things coming all the way.
Can.
But somehow they still caught up in that the play is going to catch back itself. You understand? If the year starts so shaky, the last time the year starts so shaky, you remember one time?
I think the lad.
Lockdown.
I know one answer that. I know one answer that.
Like,
I know, I literally know one answer.
You know, funny.
I know one call out the whole name, eh?
Yeah, nah,
I said, nah, don't say nothing.
Yeah, don't go on.
I said, don't say nothing. Let somebody else say at the front
Yeah.
of it.
I think for one of them, when the year it started, it was lockdown. And next one, that was when it had
the war.
almost a thousand earthquakes in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, the big earthquake, yeah.
Yeah, it had like mini
Series
earthquakes.
of earthquakes.
Add up to about almost 1,000 earthquakes in Puerto Rico region. And that is when there was out lights and good water.
Yeah.
And the women was getting raped and thing. It was real chaotic.
Like even some people don't know. It's like no, we know we're not supposed to be into these things and whatever it is. But even other nations, right? Like for example, as we use China, their calendar mark 2020 for the year of the dragon.
Yeah. I've been seeing that.
And you know the year of the dragon is actually destruction. You understand?
Yeah, dragon. Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
now go back into
I
the
think their
numerology
zodiac,
thing.
have a dragon.
Zodiac,
Yeah.
yeah.
But they calendar
Numerology.
run of our zodiac. Right?
I think their zodiac go back to the talisman shit from
Yes.
thing,
From
eh?
Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan, yeah.
Yes,
Tiger,
sir.
Oh, the
Yeah.
talisman go
Sheep.
back to this one.
Yeah.
No, I say
Yeah.
that's sucky. I
Then
say
I
the
think
wrong
it-
way. So
Then I
that's
think
it.
it was our next particular people their belief was talking about like 2020 to 2020 something like that. It
Mm.
was just chaos and
Sorry.
so many other things, but we know deal with the Lord. And the Lord wonders is the signs so far we see it, right? That's for sure, but even other nations they themselves like they preparing for nothing.
They know something coming.
I think all they realize even with information coming on now, all they realize that they're paying more information there. Like with them brave shadow walkers, right? They powered zombies. They powered this, and you know it's one of these plan was to contaminate people.
Yeah. Them are literal zombies.
Literal
Literally,
zombie
like,
fighting.
when you
Fry
see
the
on
brain
movies,
more or less.
Yeah, have them just like that. I don't know about the brain eating part, but
Nah,
have
that
them,
is
have them
extra,
like
but-
that.
But
Literally, have them.
spiritually, all these zombies right now.
Yeah.
You understand? Always.
As like a certain congregation.
I
A
dip,
certain, yeah.
I stepped this swine 3 days in Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
Marinated.
Marinated,
For 3
yeah.
days in Coca. Changing the man recipe, man. How you gonna do that?
Oh, so my bad. Sorry.
Man, take a bite and see how praises, yes?
Yeah.
Right.
I say,
And
wow.
if-
I say, if you had dropped dead, no.
If he was in Maccabee's time.
Serious judgment to come.
If you're in Maccabee's time,
You could
chop
not
him
make
up.
a video.
No, cut him up. Chop him up.
It's Jonathan and
You never know if he was in man, probably put it on the outside.
You have a good point,
I
though.
wouldn't doubt it.
You have a good point.
You see, Ecclesiastes 39 verse 30, it said, teeth of wild beasts
Yeah, these are wild beasts.
and scorpions, serpents, and the sword, punishing the wicked to
So
destruction.
that goes back to even to show even the animals.
Yeah.
You understand? Even the animals who think you start to see more wild animals in the city. And recently, I seen a very old ad start to pop back up where a man sat down in a car and lions walking through and like the rock in the car. It was an ad for, I think it's Pijou, or one of them, but all of a sudden, that video just started to resurface now, and that was from a long time ago. You understand? So I don't know if they're trying to, as you say, predictive programming or whatever. Right? But as the scripture said, our prophecy as well, even if I we say, go see big snake and jewelry store and thing and all kind of mad things
That's
just
what the
now.
Lord say. He go make a covenant with the beast of the
You
field.
can't, so there will be a piece of
Yeah,
us.
piece of the. You understand that remember in time of chaos, animals obviously go run wild.
Yeah.
You understand?
Remember, if things hard for we, what's less for them, you know?
No, but you see where Saka was saying is in Luke, when you see the spirit of Satan descended into Judas. spirits are going to be descended into these animals.
Can.
So they're not going to be merciful. You could have breed up that pit bull from a pup.
I'll go back to the 4 you just holding the 4 wins.
Can.
When they release them wins for the animals to run rampant.
Everybody just going to go shoot.
Exactly.
You finish here?
Yeah, that's it for me, Anda.
Alright, we're back in the arms.
That's just.
Yeah.
Second Ezra 15 verse 2. They say, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true.
Cause them to be written in paper. You understand? Because they are faithful and true. This is Revelation 22:6. It says, and he said unto me, these sayings are faithful and true, and the hour power of the holy prophet sent his angel to show unto his servants the things which must shortly be done.
Which must shortly be done.
And that is one reason why it's faithful and true, because it will happen.
And the reason why he put it to be written on paper is because at that point in time, that is the only way to record something for future reference. You understand?
That way, that way get the word testimony from our so forth.
You understand? He said, make sure I record this, because these things go on up, man. My servants have to know what's going on in the latter days. You understand? As we were talking about before, when the disciples asked him, what will be the sign of your coming?
And that will be a good question for them who want to say, man, write the Bible. So if that is the case, what is our guidelines from the Lord in these times to know what to do? You understand?
It's like, if a man write the Bible, which man went in the future and come back, right? Write the Bible to tell me all these things going on happen. That is my question to them.
That he was that accurate.
You understand? Who was there and they take a time machine and come back, write it and say, right, I do it now.
They're so wicked, they go say Nostradamus. They're so wicked, they go say Nostradamus.
Go on.
I cannot remember now. I could be wrong, but I believe somebody said Nostradamus or Jacob.
If he was at, well,
I don't know the history.
But
I don't know the history of this.
I know something had to do with Elam. I know something had to do with Elam.
Before we go, that's part of mechanics. You think that, but as I say, they might use the prophecy and Nostradamus. You understand?
They might get credit to hero like to do that.
But they do that already. They do that with the lockdown.
And the
lockdown situation.
And the tower.
Yeah.
And the tower. It's a friend of the imagination against thee, that not include the incredulity
of them
trouble thee,
yeah,
and speak against thee.
The unbelief of them. You understand? What if some didn't believe?
And they believe maybe they would have voted out the
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
You understand? You say, why do you even worry about them? Because he said, well, he make our head as adamant. You understand? Because you know the people he sent me to. In the Old Testament, what he said, most of the prophets were sent to. We send you to what? A stiff-necked people, by. Then people like go listen, but you had to go.
Because the same way you hadn't fear heart, you hadn't their heart too.
Correct.
He was given eyes that they cannot see and ears
that
they
they
cannot
shall not hear.
So he knows very well what he will have to deal with because he made it that way.
Go on.
It's a for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
The unfaithful, the unbelieving, it have a precept in, get that from in second in Sirach, Ecclesiasticus 2. I want to believe it's verse 7 or 8, right? I know it's after 5.
Ecclesiasticus 2, right?
Yeah. They talk about because of your unbelief. Check around 9, between 9 and 11, or from 9 to 11. What 9 say?
Let's say. I think it's 12.
Yeah, it's somewhere lower.
I think it's 12.
It's after 5.
Ecclesiasticus 2 verse 12 it say, woe be to faithful hearts, and faint hands.
Yeah, the ones who give up, who be offended by the word. You understand? Because what? The word bring offense to them, so they give up. Them fearful heart and faint-hearted. Faint-hearted and fearful-hearted.
And that's the thing, they will take offense from the word because it goes against the things that they want to do.
Or the things they find should happen.
Like for example, I see somebody go, I need a God-fearing man, but that person don't even know. They themselves not God-fearing. You understand? They themselves don't even know the word.
Because the fear of them is taught by the precepts of men. Their concept of God-fearing is
now,
not.
if a God-fearing man come and tell you, yo, phone us good. Yo,
you can't fathom what the fear of the Lord really is.
You
understand? Them think fear of the Lord is I ain't killing nobody, I ain't raping nobody, I ain't thieving. That's as far as it does go. I live in good. That's as far as their fear of the Lord does go.
Back in the days, men was told to go by the well and take one.
After somebody already. I say, all you really know now?
You know what it is? You know what it is? You know what the fear of the Lord is? The fear of the Lord is when you're here, when you get a vision, you have to go to when you get up in the morning and you go to home.
Yeah.
Just so. Without question. That is
And
the
the
fear of the Lord.
the fear of the Lord is coming to deal with all because we know the judgment we will receive.
You understand?
Yeah,
Which
sir.
one of the prophets was who leaving wife was?
Ezekiel, I believe.
That, and he said, no
Ezekiel, I
cry.
think it is. Don't mourn, she.
Yeah,
Go
sir.
on, I think it was Ezekiel, if I'm not mistaken.
That is fear of the Lord. Imagine I always remember say the wife of thy bosom.
Yeah.
You understand?
You know you don't
It's
care
like,
about
push
she,
it to
eh?
that.
You know you don't care about she.
And he said, hey, don't even mourn she. Go and do her till it. I fair.
Eyes your love.
You understand?
Go
This is your first love. That is fair. That
Eyes your
is
love. Go
the
on.
essence of the fear of the Lord, but you can't put nothing in front of it.
Say, when you tell the Lord what we do what? We persuade men.
Can't.
It say, but first, the first two words it say, knowing the terror.
Yeah.
That goes back into the, how they have it written now, El Shaddai, which is where it goes back into Al Shaddai, which means terrible power,
Demon like power.
You understand?
The Lord tell you he's the Lord of what? Sabaoth.
Can't, which means
Armies. Tell you he's a man of war.
Even the Lord of
Only
hosts,
son of
when they
things.
break down the word host properly, it means soldiers, you know.
Yeah. Well, the Lord telling is Isaiah 14 tell you what? He say when they got up to war, let's roughly paraphrase, right? He said the Lord is the host that must already battle.
Yeah.
You understand?
Only God and them to war and so on and so forth. God
In a long time, we didn't have phone and thing, right? I ain't much shaking the corner here, you know you're young. But back in the days, you know, when you used to get a toy a long time, sometimes you used to buy like the little toy man and thing, you know?
Yeah, on the plastic,
You
on
use
the
The action
plastic.
figures, the
Yeah,
action
exactly.
figures.
Yeah,
Yeah, Joe and shit.
Put on the
Yeah,
plastic. I know about them things.
Yeah.
About that.
So you used to put them to
start up at the point, them at each other,
So
yeah.
you was the man fight them toys.
You
so
controlling them.
That what the Lord doing.
Yeah,
That the Lord
exactly.
doing this thing.
Men on strings right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, I love a fight. I like that. I like that.
Yeah, same thing yet.
Come, look there, you know.
Go on there.
Say, I read over. It say, "Woe be to the fearful heart and faint hands and the sinner that goeth two ways."
Yeah, this is another boy 2 years because unstable.
A double-minded man.
Unstable mind and all his ways.
Yeah, you're unstable in all your ways. So that means you cannot endure sound doctrine because sound is stable.
Yeah, so yeah.
You understand? So if you're double-minded, you will never be stable. You won't be able to endure that sound doctrine. You wouldn't be able to endure the prophecy.
We always be what faint-hearted.
You see what I say? The king can't put new wine into old bottles. You see, so you can't be following something stable and you not stable. It don't work that way. Shit was 13 and say
Leaking out of here. Leakage. Then you go and be listening to a pastor telling you swallow. You understand?
Swallow them.
Yeah. You go be listening to a pastor and you go like, that the kind of pastor you like.
Even if I did do it, you know, the blood is sufficient.
Yeah, the blood.
Yeah, don't worry, you'll get blood. You'll get enough blood in that time.
Say verse 13 say, "Woe unto him that is faint-hearted." It say, "For he believeth not."
Yes, and what happened to them that don't believe? Be unfaithful. Right.
It say, "Therefore shall he not be defended."
Yeah, you were going to be defended. You will believe on the Most High. Well, you went down to Egypt and to ask for help without the Most High consenting it. You understand?
Like my James, when you scripture say what it say, nothing wavering. It say, "For think not that man shall receive anything that wavereth."
Can. You understand? That was
Man,
into
something I read in there, I can't remember it. I do a video on it. I bring it precept and I can't remember it now. But it's something that's how you say to defend, right? And the scripture that's literally going into the reason why we just serve the Lord so the Lord can defend me now. You understand? That's literally that. So when I hear that, I was like, I can't remember it on my head right now.
It say
it's
that,
not the name of the Lord is a strong tower.
No, it's not that. It's something you got to do for the Lord so the Lord can defend us.
you remember what was Satan say? It said, does Job serve the Lord for naught?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't believe. So how you going to be defended in these perilous times? Because we in those perilous times. You understand? How you going to be defended? I think that is it out. That is what, you are more in that verse?
Yeah, a little bit.
Alright,
And the next one, 14. They say, "Woe unto you that have lost patience."
Your hands get faint at the work. You turn your back on the plow. You understand? You lost patience.
Between him and servants and men servants.
You plow in the land for so long and Nothing, man.
Sun too
Forget
hot,
that.
boy. I can't take it, boy.
Forget that. These crops not growing, forget that.
You say, and what will ye do when the Lord shall visit you?
Yeah, what you gonna do when the Most High release them spirit of vengeance? You didn't believe, so you will not be defended. So the Most High gonna put a hedge around you, pursuant to the Ezekiel, you're gonna put that mark of exemption on you.
And we need the
You
Lord.
will work for that.
And we need the Lord to be defended. Eh?
You understand?
Because the things come in this place. If you don't have that, it
We
really
need that mark. We need that mark. You understand? So you don't work for your little penny to invest it in your mark of exemption. You understand? See what will happen when you see them, as the brother say, them shadows and them 10-foot shadows.
But the Lord said that will happen. That way he say, in the time of your destruction, he shall call upon me, and I shall not. Lord know that they have people who in their heart know the truth. Like the Proverbs. Yeah, they say he know that they have those that even in Jeremiah it said that they say they turn their backs to me but not their face. For in the time of their calamity they shall say, arise and save us. Yeah. So did he know that that spirit of plenty jakes? They just always want to be carefree, but in the time of destruction they just want to turn to the Lord for help.
Right. That when you talk about the chastening, during even in the time of the chastening, something die when they go turn to him now, man. But nevertheless.
I mean, you don't enjoy my say I've smitten your sons in vain. They have received no correction. And that's the scripture that's really make you laugh when it comes to Jake, because Jake really that hard headed. You could really beat Jake.
Early stuff after that is why what about to come going to take them by great number two.
You could really beat Jake, and Jake just was not learning it.
And scripture say a time of trouble never before.
Can.
You understand? Go back in the second just now, question.
Second just?
Yeah.
Right.
It was on 4.
Yeah.
I think it's
second.
three to reach.
No, on 5.
4
On 5.
What was the last verse we read?
So second Ezra chapter 15 verse 5. It said, behold, said the Lord, I'll bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction.
Yeah. The sword right now the sword appearing all over the planet. That was all over the globe right now.
This is something people believe when the Lord said this is that he literally coming down to do it. No. He's sending it in a different form.
But I was saying earlier, everything will have a ripple effect. You understand? The places that these wars are being fought, and the people who fight in these wars are the what? How to put it, right? These are the producing countries of the world. You understand? Who does produce the most grain? 98% of this, 89% of that oil. You understand? All these producing countries are the ones that go into war.
And some of them made it that way too. Because they look at 10 of these first world countries. The countries that below them, they more or less made those countries subjected onto them and that formula.
Yeah.
And then that's the better word, dependent on them. So that if anything happened, it's easier to more or less take control of a situation. So and a lot of countries in that predicament right now, they're dependent on those countries.
What you feel going on with here? What we does produce?
Nothing.
Well, what? No more. No more.
No, we sell that.
We sell, so we renting, we give away, we lease out.
Yeah. But what we did used to produce, we stop, and what we do have as natural resources is not ours.
Yeah, we lease out.
I was explaining that to somebody the other day. I said, with remote and stuff, and somebody asked me, well, thing I say, you still trying to depend on a country that don't own anything.
They don't produce nothing. Our country not self-sustainable.
Yeah. I say we literally dependent, and that is something I realize. We depend.
Imagine.
But you see what's going on with as you're saying that, as you write it. So in America right now, the influx of people coming,
migrants.
A big word. I'm sorry, not a big word, a small word, but a big former immigrants, right? Coming in, what they call them immigrants, but you know what I mean, right? Coming into the land, all to do what? Get destroyed.
They don't even know they're going there for that. They think they're going there to, as you were saying, look for a better day. For better days to come.
They hope
of prosperity.
They're going into the what? To the boiling pot.
Melting pot.
That's what they're going into. And the Lord doing that because God said He could gather them. You understand? Bring them in.
The flame from a lion.
Yeah.
And look at that meat.
Sword, famine, famine is a byproduct of war. And superpowers are heading down that direction right now.
They have agenda to fulfill too. Remember, too much people are wrong, you know. They need to, they know they have things to do to take out some numbers.
Go to the world, but you know, devil is coming to you having great record, you know your time is short. You understand? He ain't gonna put your foot on the brakes now.
And you see how fast he's moving right now.
I don't answer that. You feel he didn't slow down in 2020, he will slow down in 2024.
Your new speed rise up right now.
Oh, right now it's extra board, yes?
The board.
Yeah.
Right now, he's trying to fulfill your agenda because you say you have a short time.
And why that rat becoming so great?
And in order for that agenda to be fulfilled, one of those things he had to do is decrease the amount of individuals that they have around.
Correct.
Yeah, I say maintain humanity under
a certain number.
500
yeah,
500
million because they know they can't they don't manage too much.
All of a sudden now our next disease come out, our next strain, our next this,
Yeah, what I'm
next
saying,
that.
you see with the first lockdown, how you had that kind of leeway, we alright. If you don't take it, you're gonna stay home.
What Klaus Schwab say?
Good.
And I need the lockdown, it's time to get rid of people. And say, no. The next thing you see, deem it as medical misinformation.
Correct, yeah. Right. You understand? So you could have to stay home and then everything blow over and you come back out. This next one might not stay home. You understand? This next one might have everybody.
House to house.
You understand? Everybody.
Trying to find out if it is that your thing, and if you ain't thing, well, problems.
Yeah, what's going on? We have a place for people like you. You understand? Yeah, that's what want to come down here. Yeah, morning. You understand?
Put in the Canyon Center.
Correct. You understand? Whereas you preparing for, you know, jolly old Easter or lovely carnival, you know? You studying here, met at gym, I'm going to get my body right, you know, on the road Monday and Tuesday. You understand? The scripture says, victory has become so good cheap. You understand? You think you're in good state, but evils be multiplied on the earth. You understand? Because why? You're not looking for it. Or you're not looking. You know? Go on me, adjust that.
Yeah?
Yeah, go ahead.
Verse 6.
Yeah.
It says, for wickedness had exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled.
Yeah, the hurtful works were coming to fruition. And what ain't come to fruition yet, they're trying to bring it to fruition. You understand?
But in the sight of prophecy, it almost start end.
Can't.
Because the Lord wouldn't allow them to completely fulfill the empire that they're trying to
It's
do.
the hurtful works to be fulfilled, right? That is what the M.O.T.E as well is a mark of ownership. Them trying to put the whole world under servitude. That is a hurtful work. You're trying to enslave the entire, every creed and race. You understand? You try to enslave everybody.
Trying to take up boy birthright. That's our job. Don't try to put everybody under your grasp. That's our birthright.
Like our lot.
Trying to take things that don't belong to him, not stealing.
You understand? Everybody known to be a thief, you know, by violence. So I mean that's the I'm always say characteristics now.
But that way is a thief about it is called the great.
As the scripture says.
The reason why he written as one of the horses. You like to talk about the horseman?
Yeah. You know, as the scripture says what they heard for you to be fulfilled. So what they already do, they're trying to rush to do it now. You understand? Because why? They know the time short. They sure the time short.
You're putting it in our hearts to do so because time's speeding up.
As the scripture says, well, should be more side of short these days. All flesh.
Karen.
Yeah, so all flesh could be consumed.
When you think about it, we're waiting for certain prophecies, and the M.O.T.E is one of them. If they skylark to bring it out, then the Lord will skylark to come. You understand what I'm saying? Because these prophecies have to happen.
And Musa is not slack.
So
you know. We sure.
It say, therefore said the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more, as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood cried unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually.
Yes, and sigh and cry to the abomination that in the midst thereof. Then sighing and crying right now.
You say well, he will suffer the read it over there from the beginning of the book.
It say, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness,
right.
which they profanely commit.
Yeah,
neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves.
You wouldn't suffer them to accomplish this one. You understand? There is Job 5 and 12 it say, He disappointed the devices of the crafty so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. And we know they have a saying on the back of the dollar, one of the Latin words, he favor our enterprise.
Order seclorum.
Yeah, one of them. You understand? And that is what the scripture is saying, the exact opposite, you know. Verse 13, it says, he taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the froward is carried headlong. You understand?
And that goes back into, I think it's in Malachi, where you say what they shall build, but I shall tear down.
Tear down, God. Go ahead on.
It say, behold, the innocent and righteous blood cried unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually.
Yeah, and them souls is the souls going back to Ezekiel 9, the ones who sigh and cry, and the ones who say put the mark on. You understand? Continually. And these are the ones who bloody coming back from.
And even Matthew and in the book of Matthew, and it say what? It say where's this scripture? It say roughly paraphrasing, it say the elect cry unto him. You understand?
I know that one, I know that one in Luke. It say avengers very elect that cry unto him.
Yeah, that is the one I'm trying to remember here today.
That one in Luke.
You understand? So it say and therefore said the Lord, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them.
Yeah, but I just paraphrase, you understand? He will bring vengeance for his elect. Because you know they're going to deliver us up. You know they're going to slaughter some of us. But at the end, he's coming back with that vengeance. You understand? Yeah,
you see the innocent, I remember something too, we never do Esau or nothing. We do the Lord.
God.
You understand? The Lord sent unto the judges. That's show different the Lord is there. The Lord used them to bring judgment to us. But then the judgment, the act that they do, they have to pay for it.
Use them to bring judgment to us, to bring judgment unto them.
Yeah. Now, fearful thing to think about it because a man here and there you might say, the Lord, and I took the Lord just in all his ways. You can't complain that.
The two children being born, neither doing good nor evil.
And one he love and one he hate.
Just so that the will of the Lord may be fulfilled. That's just how it be sometimes.
That was what I was prophesying in Genesis. We say, don't worry, the elder will serve the younger.
Yeah.
That's
just how it be. That's just how it be.
Go ahead up.
Not true.
It say, behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt.
Yeah, he wouldn't suffer us to dwell in that. So he will come back and take his elect out of it. You understand? We didn't hear suffering long enough. We serve with punishment enough. We do we crime and we do the time. You understand?
Coming to the end of that.
Coming to the end of the sentence.
Coming to trial date now.
You understand? We coming to the release date now. You understand? That's why he say we won't suffer them in the land of Egypt. No. You understand? Because you know the perils that are about to take place on the sun.
And he know that slaves as well, so a man wouldn't give away well. That's why he can't meet them as a man. He had to come in a way that he could take them.
You have to come in full power.
Yeah, he had to take them back. Because they wouldn't give them up. They wouldn't give them up.
The only got to it is not rightfully theirs. He come before he see you.
Yeah, he can.
It's not theirs. We were given to him from before he found it. Before. Since before he had that earth for the wicked to have, we was already evil. You understand? And that's what they can't conceptualize. They can't conceptualize not being on top. You understand? So that's why we want to do everything within the power. You understand? To have people subjected under them.
You know,
by whatever means. By any means necessary.
So we can't get the birthright, so we're going to make our own birthright.
If we can't get, nobody can get. That's all.
So children are the oppressors.
You understand? It's well.
Like really like children.
They led us to the slaughter. Everything they have done to us since the beginning of slavery. You understand? Since the beginning of them 400 years. You understand? Use your children as alligator bait and so on and so forth. The whole Tuscany project thing where they inject
this
and all kind of thing onto the black community.
Let poison in the water.
What's that one, man?
Black Wall Street really destroyed. The bomb.
The Tulsa thing when they burned down the entire black community that was thriving. They are as a nobody. They are banks, school, hospitals. And them is the three main sides of what a thriving economy. Banks, schools, education, health, finance. Yeah. And they was thriving. Them just come at night and you will burn everything.
For the lead poisoning in the arm in the water.
God.
The next thing by itself.
Understand?
Then the next bomb, it's the bomb that they drop. It's in Baltimore. One of these places they drop a bomb
I think I hear about that. They make an excuse for it or some shit. Yeah. I think I read about that sometimes. Not only that too, and the biggest, how's it say? The biggest hit at all. You understand? They give me their God to believe it.
Yeah.
You understand? They give me something else. They lead us astray by doctrine.
The Crusades.
That was the worst of all.
And by heavy doctrine.
Yeah.
The Crusades and
They
convert or
indoctrinate us.
die.
Can.
But
They
you understand that
indoctrinate us.
that is prophecy,
Yeah.
revelation.
Yeah, it had to happen.
That happened.
It's hard to happen for this stuff.
Drink or they go drink
Sure,
other
drink on the cup.
philosophies, you know.
Yeah, I think that's in Jeremiah. Good.
That only one he mentioned Jeremiah.
Huh?
When he mentioned
What you mentioned also in Jeremiah, where you say what you say, because you have served idols in my land, it said therefore you shall serve strangers in a land where thou knowest not.
Nah, but I know that one, but I talk about the revelation. Talk about the how the woman went forth and gave them the
Oh yeah.
thing. It say, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof.
Yeah, all the land, all the world. That goes back into the substance. You will leave nothing for them to stand. Everything they own will be either be destroyed or taken from them. You understand? That goes back into the wealth, as the brother said. You know, land is part of your wealth.
Yeah.
So you go destroy that from them. That goes back into the Gms.S.O.T.E where you talk about the rich going to mourn. Because they ain't known to be poor. Not once in their life they're known to be poor. Them will create a war just so that they will have more money
even
and end the war.
even the poor of Esau, richer than the
poor of Esau rich.
Than-
The poor of Esau rich. That is it.
Even you want to say the streets just have more benefits than a jail.
The poor of Esau rich. When them born, some comedians say as a white person born, them born with a 401k or
Like
something.
Campbell them say that.
Yeah. Them born with good credit. Them not buy or sell nothing yet in their life. Them born perfect credit. Them could get any loan, walking anyway, take out anything and I have purchase.
All they have to do is go to the right place and go have preference. Like if they go in a Jake infested place, they will have privilege.
They will still have the privilege.
Yeah, they'll have privilege. They'll have privilege over them.
That's what I say.
And
them born into it.
Most yet for the elites, the scriptures say in Psalms, they say they are not plagued like other men.
Can't.
You understand? The scripture say by the sweat of thy brow, the intended my sweat is when I stand up in the hot sun. You understand? And probably they don't even sweat on my behalf. You understand? I sound nice. From birth to death, the elites doesn't go through nothing.
Them no hardship. You understand?
If them even not feeling well, them go and go and scrap some child and I need an organ. You know? That's how they do things.
What? The man who goes is Jacob, who there recently. There are 91 years, about 7 transplants.
9 transplants, something like that.
But it's Jacob and died Jacob, that's all.
Yeah.
I mean, just
Jacob
taking hearts and using it whenever they need it. Who knows where they get it from? If the person needed it more than
We know
them.
where they get it from.
You understand?
We know where they get it from. You feel it?
Yeah, strong Jakes.
Strong Jakes. You understand?
I remember the movie, I think it's Get Out or something like that. When they wanted to take the man body.
There's Get Out. That was this fella.
Black man.
Yeah, Jordan Peele.
Yeah, that is director about what's the dark man here?
Black Panther. Not as the main actor, but a side character.
Kuna something or Kanu something or whatever, yeah. Anyhow, yeah, 3 more verses on it.
Yeah.
Well, 4.
It says Egypt, 15 years. It says Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that God shall bring upon it.
Yeah, the foundation is they have so-called founding fathers, them rich banking families. You understand? Them is the ones who have the ability to do it. So as Zuckerberg, well, he's the only one who, you know what I mean, who that information on have a bunker so and so, but we know, hey, if one doing it, the rest of them is not like the rest of them not going to do it.
You know, you think about it, in every country, it had elites in those countries, and them elites are bunkers.
Exactly.
You feel them men don't know?
Right now,
them is the first fruits, you know. Them is the ones who go into it might survive the fire, you know, and them is the ones who go and hunt out of the cliffs and the rocket.
right now with the Epstein stuff, right now they're saying majority of celebrities, they leave the shows they was acting, right? Like it have a big cast out in Hollywood now, meaning that when the stuff that they come to do, they just leave. And plenty of them travel out, plenty of them go and build houses. Like if you watch Oprah, she building a big thing right
this
now.
one.
This next one building a next thing down the road. This one building next one down the road. So shit, Biden, right? American president, they asked him, asked him in an interview this week. They say, why are you doing renovation on your house? Why are you putting bulletproof windows and so forth? And he was like, it's just the FBI, it's just the CIA doing some stuff on the house, you know, for protection. They're small things, but when people pass in, they see them putting in bulletproof stuff, bordering up the house and then, so what are they preparing for?
Riots.
Yeah, I mean, you just take an example, you know. What's what they do in Pakistan?
Below kind of thing leading to some.
They don't have them in a house without that. Liberia, they don't have them in a residential house without an escape route. And 9 times out of 10 is underground where they think nobody could reach them. You understand? They be real.
Tunnels.
You understand? They had a whole plan. What the idea of the scripture say was, you would not allow the enterprise to, you know what I mean, to succeed. You know?
You see, their belief is that they will go and hide, and when everything done, they will come back out.
So when Jesus, one man said, "No, it's open,
Right? Yeah.
All right, brother.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It say punished. It say Egypt shall mourn and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that God shall bring upon it.
Yeah, the Most High will send punishment to the foundation. So basically, if the foundation of a house is destroyed, the house shall not stand. If Satan fight against Satan, how shall the house stand? And if Satan really go and fight against Satan, Gog and Magog and Biden and them, all of them is one family. They just a cousin to go and fight an ex-cousin, and you know what I mean? At the end of the day, the Most High must stand them to battle.
Same spirit in the Greeks when Antiochus and all them fighting against each other.
Exactly, for territory. Yeah,
Remember Germany, Russia, all of them is
all of them of the same tribe. They come like the northern take them fight in the southern.
It's just tribes. You understand?
Exactly.
European
Like for
nations.
example, I think Germany is T-Man. T-Man was supposed
T-Man
to
is
be
the
the wisest.
wisest.
That is why German products are so
That's
great.
what World War I was about.
You understand?
That's what World War I
And the
was about.
lowest of the tribes is still called
Amalek.
Yeah, they must be the lowest.
That was the vile. That was the base.
See the least
Them is the
shall
basis.
throw them out.
That was the basis. Understand?
But the bases become so powerful. You know? So it say
That was the basis of the
it
basis.
say they that till the ground shall mourn, for the seed shall fail through the blasting and hail,
Yeah,
and
no
with a
point.
fearful consolation.
Right.
Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. For the sword and the destruction dread nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands.
Yeah. Go to the world. Understand? Because by that time of destruction, you say? Yeah, I know. That time of destruction is where that time upon us. Understand? That's why all the information, you know what I mean, coming to the forefront, everything they're doing, everything they have done. You understand? As you brother say, all these the spirits stand there, you know what I mean, slowly but surely pour out the vials. You understand? Slowly but surely. It have pestilence to come, it have famines to come. The year start off with that. You understand?
And the year for put a big earthquake.
Big earthquake.
Tsunami right after. Right after that is Epstein.
You understand?
The next thing you know, you hear some great spirits.
Yeah. We even passed our week yet.
Yeah. But today make it a week.
Right. So 1 week into the new year, what we get so far? We get that. You understand?
That destruction.
We get that and destruction. I sure there are famine across because we're going to survive a tsunami and an earthquake.
Inflation. No, actually, I don't have that because
Yeah,
inflation
inflation
is
rise.
66% in What's the
Yeah,
country
it's
for the
happening.
Yeah, I
area?
think it was. If
Turkey,
I
Turkey.
Talking about Turkey, we have our next one. No inflation, right? I forget the word. It's re something, but it has something to do with the value of goods is way less than the dollar. So it's not inflation, it's like the opposite of inflation, but because it's so rampant, it's having the same effect as inflation. I forget how it was worded in the article. I was to put that in the group and I was trying to pull it. That's my bad. That one is my bad. But yeah, you understand? So therefore, famine on the door. You understand? And what it was talking about, the scripture that say what? It's better to die from the sword than famine.
Yeah,
That
From
farming,
farming,
yeah, because you
yeah.
understand the pain you go through with farming.
It says they'll be slain by the sword is better than they'll be slain by famine.
Exactly.
Farming.
That's how much man when that famine hit. When I'm back against the wall, well, you know, I gotta say, you punch you go see all that had to happen will happen. You understand? Anything else we know?
Nah, that's it.
Alright, so with that, we give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Mekakodash.
Double honors once again to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule and teach well. Peace and salutations to the brothers on the four corners of the earth, pushing this word in truth and in sincerity, risking their life to do so. Until next time, Shalom.
Shalom.